So we have some decisions to make. Do we say adios to Steam? Because honestly, I think Steam is a pain in the butt. It's just not my forte. It's fun to just goof around with, but I think I like the consistency of working with Diesel, and then moving forward to try and get to the DH4. But maybe I'll leave it up to the folks in the comments, if there's still folks in the comments. What do you want to see me do? So while that's bleeding off, we'll see what's here. So this is the job. Whoa, it wants 20K, but there's 3 drop-offs. That's all right. I mean, we can do this with the DE2 and make that work. I didn't detach it, so. And then it's got this one going to food factory, that one going to farm. Be good to go to farm. I mean, we stopped at farm on the way a couple weeks ago, checked things out. That's a logistical haul, which I believe we have logistics. Oh, there's 2 to City South. Really? Oh, that is so tempting. I think that's our gig right here. We're going to go to City South. That'll be fun. So that's what we're going to do. It's just a matter of, do we do it diesel or do we do it steam? Yeah, this order we brought in is got steel rolls. What's it? Steel rolls, bent plates, and billets, and slabs. See, it says right there. Right? Yep. Let's see. It says it right there. Steel slabs, steel bent plates, steel billets, and steel rolls. I don't think we should turn this good money away. So I got 20 minutes. I think we can get this done. Did I put it in my thing? Yes, I did. All right, so let's go do this one in the dark. Cutout is cut out there. So I'm going to want this cut out in. Turn that off. Break off. Has it still got brake on? No. And while that continues to bleed out, see, like I said, see, these still have holes in the metal from where I had gadgets mounted. So this does not, or the DM3 does not. It's almost bled out. Almost. So what we're going to do is we're going to back into the loading track and unload, and then put these where they belong: B2S, D1S, and B3S. So D1 is down here, and B2 and B3 are up by the loading tracks, the yard. And we can drive by remote control now. And all our switches are good. We'll have to fix them to go to the other places. We'll see what we can do here. Okay, that's the last car, so we'll apply some brake. Flip the switch. Hop on board. Apply some throttle. Take the brake off. And away we go backwards. Yeah, Steam is not so much difficult. It's labor intensive and it's fragile. Like a lot more fragile than I expected it to be. But it is fun. How was your day, little deer fish? I still have to catch up to you. I got that gift I got you back in, I don't know, when was it? December? Still on the steps in my house. Well, you're back to school. I'm all by myself at work today, this week, so all the work is mine. So it's been making for some very quick days. Days just seem to just fly along. And if you're watching this afterwards and you saw that the ruins of a steam locomotive in the bushes there, that's the hulk of the demonstrator for the S2442. Alright, so which track is this? Is this B2 over here? Yeah, okay, so some of these cars go over here, some of these cars go over here, and then the other ones, so We can slow down. I'm gonna hop off. Boop. There's the 1L sign. Locomotives are just coming around the corner. Let's turn the brakes off. Coast for a little bit. Maybe I shouldn't because they're about to go into the tunnel and then downhill, and that would be bad. That's probably why this is a 20K job. I mean, we're not even on the clock right now. So, I mean, we can take all the time we need to do this right. We really just need to get the DE2 right even with where we're at, right where we're standing. Probably close enough. All right, so let's turn this in, get her started. All right, we're here at B1L, so we'll have to see where those cars are in the consist. So we'll unload. Unload. Grab a flag. Let's hope these are at the end. Oh, we weren't even close. Okay, so what's the number of this car? 834. Yes, thank you. Okay, 834. So we need 5 cars from here. So that's 1, 2, 1, 2, count wheels, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so that's the last car that goes on this other track. So where's my flag? Boop. Pop. Okay. Forward. Break off. All right, so we got these 5 cars that'll go up against these hopper cars, or gondolas, because these are low. These are low. So we just need to go far enough to get past that switch there. And bet you we've already made a mistake. We'll see if we get past this other switch when we put these away. I doubt it, but we'll see what happens. All right. Everything moves better once you take all the weight off of the cars in your consist. All right, so we're going to do this shunting job, and that's where we're going to call it. We're probably going to go over an hour, which is fine. I have a little bit of extra slush time. But I just wanted to let you know. Ooh, that was almost too hard. All right, so let's run back and see where we need to be with the little flag that we put on the cars. So there was 1, 2, 3, here's 4, and that's 5, and there's the little flag there. Brake on, brake on. All right, so the next one is supposed to go in D1. Oh, the next two go in D1S. All right, how do I want to do this? I know how I want to do this. Do I know how I want to do this? Well, I think the way the tracks are, so it's just this last one that goes in B3S. Okay, so the way the track is, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, I'm over top of this switch. So we're going to drop off the ones at D, and then we'll come back. That's the way we're going to play it. Shift that back so when we come back through this way, we don't go right into that siding. That would be bad. All right, so we're going to back into the D yard. Put these last two in the D1 yard, and then we'll figure out how to get ourselves turned around to get this last car into the B3 yard. Throttle's off. As soon as the engines start to go around the corner there, I'm going to hit the brakes and let it slow down on its own while I check the switches. Oh, nope. That was sand. Alright, so we definitely want that. And then this one, we need to switch the other way. And this we need to switch the other way. And that is switched right. That'll put us right into D1S. Alright. Let's go get our locomotive. Let's go get our train. How do we do? Oh, look at that. How perfect. Okay. Alright. That's forward, so we need to go in reverse. See, originally, before I started this stream, while I was thinking about it over the last couple of weeks, I was like, all right, I will run Steam until I find another DM3. And then that's where I'll finish with Steam. So that's kind of what I wanted to do, but I wanted to get a little audience participation in there and get everybody else's thoughts, and I appreciate that. So it looks like it's 2-1 or 2 with 1 abstention to go back to Dysel. Go back to Burnin' Barney. All right, so we drop off 2 cars on this track. By the way, do we still need to pick up our flag? Flag! All right, those 2 cars are where they belong. Brakes on. All right, so how do I make this work? So we are here at Goods Factory. We need to back into this yard off the C track. Back up here. We are pointed this way. We can come around and go this way, but then we're facing the wrong way. The only way, so we need to pull up, back up, pull up, and then back up. It's ugly, but that's kind of what we need to do. So let us make it happen. Oops. Looks like somebody's trying to pop in, but the The moderation on the channel is preventing that. Live isn't here to be doing the moderation. He's running his own stream tonight. Of course, it's raining. Where's that set of stairs go? Oh, it just crosses the tracks here. Huh. That needs to charge up. Just need to take this past that switch there. So, 326, we're doing okay. We're gonna go straight down the tracks. Straight down the tracks till we start to make the turn around the bend right here, and we'll back into this outside right-hand track and then into the B3 yard Oh my gosh! So we'll want to come on this track here. You see coming off to the left. Yeah, $20,000 order. If we do it in time, that's us an extra 10K. So that's a 30,000 order. All right, so we're gonna have to keep our eyes out here. Go to the right. These are the passenger terminals. Passenger trains are not a part of Derail Valley as of yet, but I understand they're in the developmental future of the game. That'll be fun. All right, so that's the one we want. That puts us on 3S, B3S. We stay to the right, that'll take us right back to the tunnel, and it's like a return track to heading out to other places. So there's a set of flat cars here that we're about to bump up against. I'm going to leave these two trains out of here on this track. So once we turn this in, we're going to put a stop to our time here. We're going to turn the brake off. I can't see anything. Off. Set the brake. Let's go. Let's go turn this in. See how we did. We had 54 minutes to do it in. We did it in 21. And we earned 30K. Nicely done. Thank you everyone for your help. And for being here. All right, we'll pop that in. Now we're at 370. What? Crazy. All right. So when we come back, we're going to park the Steam Loco on the siding. Take all the gadgets out, put all the gadgets in, and I may do that in between games sessions so we don't have to go through all that again in the actual stream. And then we'll be ready to go. And I think our plan is to take these two down to City South. There's not a whole lot out of City South. Probably have to go to Harbor after that, but these are what I'm looking at. All right. So with that, we're gonna close down the stream. I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. Harvest, Wild, Red Viking, thank you very much for your time and for your encouragement. So have a good evening. Have a great weekend. Be safe. Stay healthy and look out for each other. This is Swift Fox. I'll be signing off. Thank you.